Today, we celebrate National Arts and Education Week in Frederick County. I'm Frederick County Executive Jan Gardner. We are recognizing some exceptional students from Frederick County Public Schools and their artistic talent during National Arts and Education Week, which is celebrated this year during the week of September 13th through 19th. Each year, I'm happy to issue a proclamation to proclaim and celebrate the transformative role the arts play in our students' well-rounded education. This is the sixth year that I have featured student artists and their incredible artwork here in Winchester Hall. And each year I am absolutely amazed by the talent of our students and by their creativity. This artwork brightens our hallways and it really brightens our day. I hear from visitors to Winchester Hall and from county employees about how much they love seeing this student art in our hallways and how much enjoyment they get out of it. Of course, this year, Winchester Hall isn't open to the public because of the coronavirus pandemic. So we are virtually celebrating with some of the students whose art was selected for display. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your artwork. I know you called it Nana Bird. How did you come up with that name?
Because we think that everyone in our family that passed away, we think turned into a cardinal and came back to see us.
Oh, that's very nice. So I've actually read that in books before. So that is something a number of people believe. Well, how did you come up with the idea for your art, and what do you want to tell me about it?
Because my Nana, she loved cardinals.
So can you tell me how you decided to choose your colors and what kind of media that you used? Did you use crayons or paint or pencils or other materials?
We used crayons, pencils, and like glittery solid with glue.
Making the bird, did you draw it by hand or did you trace it?
I'm drawing it by hand.
Wow, you did a great job. That's pretty impressive because you were just in first grade when you did this.
Thank you.
So how did you feel when you heard that your art was selected to be displayed here at Winchester Hall from all the art from the Delaplane show?
I'm super duper happy.
Well, we're super duper proud of you because you did an incredible work of art, particularly for someone your age, and you really did do a great job of drawing the cardinal and then coloring it. So, what'd your grandma say when she saw it?
She cried.
Oh, that's so sweet. So can you tell me a little bit about your art and where you got the idea?
Well, it was actually an assignment that we had to do, and I tried doing my best because I really like art.
What did you use in this picture?
I can't quite remember all of it, but I think we used paint, definitely paint, crayons, and I think some other things.
How did you pick the blue and purple colors that are there?
I thought of like a sunset for some reason.
Okay.
like at the end of the sunset. I just thought of that.
So do you like art? Is that one of your favorite subjects?
Uh-huh.
Do you think you might want to be an artist when you grow up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I did so good on the picture.
It brightens the hallway and it brightens people's lives to be able to take a pause and look at some beautiful art. So I want to thank you for letting us hang it in our hallways. So your art is already hanging in the hallway. I just went out and looked at it so I could see it up close and personal, and it really is very nice. Why did you decide you wanted to do a great moon?
Because I like drawing landscapes.
So how did you decide on your colors and your textures for this, and what kind of media did you use? Did you use crayons or paint or pencils? What did you use?
We used oil pastels and markers. We drew markers on the plate, and then we put it on the paper and drew around it.
I like how you decided that the tree was a different shade when it was shadowed by the moon. And so how did you pick your colors there?
The teacher for the art class, she gave us those colors, so we're able to use them. And we had like cool colors. So I used the pink, purple, and blue.
I really actually very much appreciate you talking to me and following up, on your art project from when you were a senior at Oakdale High School. And so where are you going to school now, and are you majoring in art?
Yeah, I go to Cleveland Institute of Art, and I'm planning to either major in illustration, but I am dabbling and I'm wondering if I want to do painting instead. However, right now I'm on the illustration route.
Can you tell me a little bit about your drawing called Just David? Is this a person? I mean, what inspired you? Is this somebody you know?
Yes, it is somebody I know. One of my closest friends, David Kloss, is my model, and he's the subject. And my art teacher wanted me to try like other mediums, and I hadn't done a full one in colored pencil. And I had been very into making portraits, and he was like, "Well, then let's do a portrait." And I went through my camera roll, and I was taking pictures of my friends like off guard because he told me that it's much better like if it's not posed. I enjoyed it, and I thought that the blue of his shirt would really go well.
Okay, I really took a good look at this, and I have to say the detail in his hair and his beard and his mustache is really significant. So this must have taken you a long time to do.
Yeah, it took me a couple of weeks, and took a lot of colored pencils.
Thank you so much for talking with me. Is there any message you have to other students who are in this show and younger than you and who may or may not be interested in the arts, or any message for just students in general?
For students in arts, don't stop practicing, even if it's just a pastime. If you enjoy it, keep doing it. You can make something out of it in the end. There's no reason to stop doing something because you think you are not that good. You don't have to be perfect at anything. I know people who like to draw and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to be an artist, but I like doing it." And there's no reason to stop that. If you have a passion, you continue it, even if you're good, even if you're bad.
We hope once Winchester Hall is open again, you'll be able to come in and enjoy this beautiful student art. We know the arts are a big part of Frederick County's rich history and our bright future. As a community, Frederick County is proud of our wonderful arts culture and our artists, like those we featured today. But we also have excellent live theater and musical performances, marching bands and orchestras, excellent church and community choirs, ceramic studios, dance classes and performances, and so much more. The pandemic has really hit our arts community hard this year, and we are only just now beginning to return to theaters and event venues. Especially during Arts and Education Week, I want to encourage all citizens to remember the importance of the arts, not only in education, but throughout our Frederick County community, by supporting the arts and our local artists when it is safe to do so. We certainly want the arts to continue to flourish and enrich our lives and our community. The arts are a part of our economic prosperity and ensure our bright future. Thank you for joining us to celebrate Arts and Education Week.